Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and today's reading is going to be pick a card reading. And if you're new to this channel, pick a card reading is all about meditating on which card resonates or which card is calling out to you the most. So this is group number 1, this is group number 2, and this is group number 3. So just pick a card that calls you out the most, or you can meditate on the stones as well, which stone is calling out to you the most. So today's reading is going to be on this question: what is coming next in your life? So I will give you a few seconds. Pause this video if you need to, meditate on it, and pick a card. Okay, welcome group number 1. So if you picked this group, this is your reading for what's coming next in your life. And you chose this group, and perhaps because of this stone. This stone is an obsidian, and it's all about renewal, the energy of healing and fresh starts, such as new beginnings. So let's see what is coming next in your life, shall we? Group number 1. So group number 1, this card is all about the healing. The star card is all about taking a moment for yourself in order to heal, rejuvenate, and in order to go to therapy or do some sort of self-care that you need for your mental health. So group number 1, if you picked this group, and this card might be telling you that you really need to focus on yourself, such as taking care of your mental health. Okay, so Queen of Swords is all about being very assertive and being very much in your logical mindset. Okay, so group number 1, you might be sort of like be out of touch with yourself, as in with your logical mindset, and perhaps what's coming next in your life is to use more of your logical side of the brain in order to make decisions. So perhaps what's coming next in your life is for you to make quick, assertive decisions. And that means taking charge, believing in yourself, believing in what is really within your mind. So perhaps you deal with some sort of self-doubt, and what's coming next in your life is that you need to tune in with your logical side in order to go for it. So if you have some sort of self-doubts in your projects, in your personal relationships, or just in your own personal life in general, then what's coming next in your life is that you will need to be in touch with your logical mindset. And also, I can see a lot of self-work on your confidence as well. So this is all about being trusting in yourself, making good decisions, and just being very smart about everything. So I can see that as you start to work on yourself, you are going to sort of like tune into your smart side, that you have been doubting yourself, that you can really trust in it. So group number 1, I can see a lot of fresh energy. Ooh, so group number 1, this is a Wheel of Fortune, and it's a really good card because it shows that you are riding on a cycle of luck. So that means a lot of like good opportunities and a lot of things that bring you luck and joy is coming into your life. This is a very, very good card to get in this type of reading, group number 1. So if you've been feeling very like not really like things are working out for you, this card is telling you that you're going to face a lot of good opportunities and good things coming your way. And of course, this will not come unless you do some actions, such as taking care of yourself and just meditating, going to therapy, taking care of your mental, taking care of your physical body. So once you start to believe in yourself and start to do those inner work, you are definitely in an opportunity ride, in a very lucky ride in your life. So yeah, this is a really, really, really good card. group number one. So I can see a lot of great luck coming in your way. Ooh, okay, I can definitely sense this energy, group number one, that you might be going on to this new adventure, and perhaps you will start a new job, or perhaps you will have a new job offer, or perhaps there is a new person coming your way, and if you're already in a relationship, there is a new path that your relationship is going to take on. So for example, if you're in a relationship already, you and your partner will experience new things together that you've never experienced together before. And I can see a lot of like good opportunities coming your way. So you will be definitely on the adventurous path to experience new job, new relationship, and just a new perspective and outlook on your own life or even about yourself. And even if you're single and happy, that means that you're going to sort of like find a new side of yourself to fall in love with. So yeah, I can see so much new things coming your way. Perfect. Ooh, okay. Three of Pentacles. This card is all about working together, having and building the relationships with others. So perhaps this new journal, that this new lucky opportunities that you will be on, you will perhaps get these opportunities in the ways that you start to network with other people. And when you start to open yourself up and talk about your own life, and these people will share some sort of values with you, and then these people that you will work together with, they might have some opportunities for you to work with. And also this can also mean that in the job you might be doing some sort of collaborations and this successful teamwork. For example, if you are a student, you might be doing like collaboration research papers or projects with the people in a team, in a group setting. And this will be definitely the thing that will work out for everyone, especially for you. This is something that I can see a lot of luck going on and a lot of like just this new spark that a lot of people will be interested in. And perhaps if you are feeling sad about like not having a job, and this means that perhaps the new team will bring in new opportunities for you to work in a new job path that you actually want to work in and not the one that you feel stuck with. So you will have new journey to take on. And this will be something that you haven't really tried out for a long time. So perhaps this is a new field that you've never worked on. So this will be a new field that you will experience yourself soon. Okay, a lot of new things I feel. Okay, so King of Wands is all about this going for it, the action of just going for what you want. And I can see very strong energy here, group number one. So I can just see that energy of like getting and going for it. And King of Wands is all about going for it and putting all your ideas and all your passion projects into actions. So perhaps you've been feeling like you're not really confident in yourself, but then you just feel like, all right, this is enough like self-loathing or self-doubting, and what's coming next in your life is all about going for it, just doing it, like not fearing failure anymore and just going for it. And just like that, the initial start will definitely get you into the wheel of fortune, wheel of luck, and everything will work out in your favor once you start to tune into these king and queen energies of yourself. Wow, group number one, you have really strong energy. Ooh, so one card just popped out, and ooh, King of Swords. See, you have so many king and queen's energy, very major energies. So I feel really like energized just taking these cards out for you, just reading for you. I can see a lot of things working out in your favor. Wow, you have Queen and King at the same time. This is a perfect house, a powerhouse, I can see, group number one. So King of Swords is all about taking charge, in control, trusting in yourself, and just being like very, very focused on whatever that you decide you will focus on and be successful. So I can see group number one, you going for it and just trusting in yourself and just like collaborating with others. You really see like what you really need in your life. Perhaps quitting jobs that you don't really feel like that fits you anymore, or having the opportunity and you just make the best out of it. And you're just tuning into the energy of like your sharp mind. So you're really like going to be in this sort of like trusting in your logical side of the things. And this is really like the powerhouse cards that I can see. And you're going to be very like self-disciplined. Perhaps you've been feeling not really like good anymore about your, you know, routines, and then suddenly you're going to have a lot of structures, and I can see a lot of structures and self-disciplines will help you in order to get onto this wheel of fortune. All right, so I can see so many good things coming your way, group number one. So I really hope that you enjoyed your reading, and if this resonated with you, or if you found this reading to be a guidance of sort, leave a comment, leave a like, and don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you next week. Hello, welcome group number two. So if you chose this group number two, this is your reading for what's coming next in your life. So this stone is about, perhaps you were attracted to this stone. This is all about love, self-care, and this stone is all about just sort of like this love energy. Okay, so let's take a look at your card. Two of Wands. Okay, Two of Wands is all about new beginnings and wondering like what you want to do next in your life as well. You are deciding what you really want next. So I can see group number two, that a lot of you in group number two are wondering about decisions, okay? What's coming next in your life is making decisions, and perhaps you have two paths that you need to go on, and it's about trying to decide whether you should stay or whether you should go. And perhaps this can be about relationship, right? Whether to go to the next level. It doesn't have to be about breaking up, right? Whether to go to the next level or just stay in this stable path and seeing where this leads to, right? And whether if you're in a relationship, whether to take it to the next level, like engagement or marriage. And if you are single, you're thinking about whether you really want to just stay single or if you want to give this person another shot. And also it can be about between two people, two love interests that perhaps you're considering which person that you want to go for it, right? And this can also be about career and about like which career path and which of the two, or even it can be three or four that you really want to go for. Okay, and I can also see that you are thinking as though there is some the grass is greener side of mindset as well. Okay, and this Two of Wands is also all about like having like travel. In your reading, I can see some travel going on, overseas travel, or just going around. Okay, so let's see what's coming next. Okay, the Empress. So I feel as though you're going to tap into this energy of Empress, which is all about love. Remember what I said about this stone being all about love. So perhaps you were drawn to this group for some reason. And I feel as though group number two, you are wondering more about the relationships, romantic relationships, more often than not, group number two. So I feel like the Empress card is all about feeling as though you are in your feminine energy, and I can feel a lot of like people pursuing you, group number two, and I can see like you have options, just like in this card, as you can see, donuts, you know, and you can see yourself trying to decide which donuts to eat. So it's sort of like connected with the Two of Wands, having options And I can see that you're in your feminine energy. And group number 2, even if you are a male, having this feminine energy is still a positive thing for you. Why? Because a lot of us love kind people, and feminine energy is all about kindness, being soft, and being gentle, like being a gentleman, right? So if you're a gentleman, a lot of women, especially mature women, will definitely love to have you in their lives. So I can see that you're definitely in touch with your feminine energy next in your life, and I can see a lot of people are going to be attracted to this energy. Okay. Oh, Two of Swords. So Two of Swords again. Oh wow, you have a lot of like indecisions. I feel as though I feel as though you have a lot of difficult decisions to make, and perhaps it's because you have so many great options to choose from, whether it's in your romantic relationship or whether it's in your career. I feel as though you find it a bit difficult. Sometimes maybe, like for example, what's coming next in your life could be making a decision between a current job with great colleagues, but then you don't really like the pay, right? And then you really want to choose between the future job that pays you more, but then perhaps the colleagues seem a bit cold and distant. So for you, it's a bit of a difficult decision to make. So I can feel as though you are not really like familiar with making the strong decisions. So you feel very like afraid that you might make the wrong decisions. And what's coming next in your life is that you might need to make difficult decisions, definitely group number 2. And I can see that these cards are telling you to sort of like face your fears as well. Like just to not be afraid and just trust in yourself. What is your heart telling you, right? Like the Empress is always in tune with their emotions. So group number 2, perhaps what's coming next in your life is to make difficult decisions, but you might need to tune into your heart and ask what your heart really wants. Okay, next card is the Chariot. Oh, okay. So yeah, this card is definitely telling you about the decisions. The Chariot card is all about going for it, like having no fear. You see what I just said about how the cards are telling you to just go for it and not be afraid? So this card just confirms it, that you need to go for it and just face your fears and just follow your heart and just, go for it without really thinking much. And sometimes when we think too much, we fall into the overthinking traps and we don't really do any actions. So we don't really like get started on anything, right? There is no change and we're just stuck in the same positions and we're not exactly happy with where we are if we don't take any other new chances that might make you happier, right? So this card, the Chariot card, is telling you to go for it. I can see this very strong message that you really need to go for it. Wow. Okay. And okay, group number 2. Let's see what's coming up in your next, what you need to hear. Okay, King of Wands is also all about following your passions, and King of Wands has this king energy, which is the highest of the highest energy, and it's all about like sort of following your own like desires. So if you have this like desire that you feel as though they're not practical, but it's something that really touches your heart, touches your Empress side, touches your soul, but you feel as though it's not really practical, right? Maybe like being with this person, maybe this person is like younger than you, and you feel as though maybe this person is like not really mature, so you feel afraid to make the decision to go for it, right? So this King of Wands could be telling you the message that you need to, in what's in your next chapter of life, you need to go for it. You need to follow your heart and your true desires, and just really like follow your true want and need, not just like what you consider should be the way, but what you know that you really want. Okay, so just be fearless. This King of Wands is all about being fearless as well. So I can see like a lot of facing your fears in your next chapter of life. And also if you are the person that is having a hard time with facing your fears, what's coming next in your life could be about the chapter in which you really face your fears. Perhaps you fear that you don't have a lot of friends and you fear like social activities. And in your next life, I can see that you are going to make the decisions between like just being self-isolating and then just going out for it, just going to the activities and then just showing your feminine side, right? Your kindness, your loyalty, your wiseness, and then you just let people see you for who you are, and then people will love you for it. Group number 2. So I feel as though if you dare to be different, right? If you dare to be who you are and just going for it, just be fearless. Yeah, just be fearless, group number 2. Then you're going to get what your heart truly desires and the empty spots that your heart is really like needing to filled up with nowadays. So go for it. And I can feel that if you get out of your comfort zone, group number 2, I can see a lot of great things happening for you. Okay, so group number 2, I hope that you really enjoyed your reading, and I hope that you got the good messages and the guidance from this reading. If you did, don't forget to like, subscribe, and I will be uploading weekly, so always tune in, and thank you for watching. Hello, group number 3. If you chose group number 3, this is your reading for what's coming next in your life. And this stone, perhaps you were attracted because of this stone. And this is the Trin, and it's all about wealth, a symbol of wealth, a symbol of enthusiasm, and a symbol of success. So perhaps you feel as though you strive to have those things, or perhaps you feel as though you don't have enough of those things, or perhaps you feel as though you really need to be working for those things. Whatever it is, you are here for a reason, and let's get right into your reading. Okay, Okay, 10 of Pentacles. This is all about wealth. Okay, so group number 3, I can see so many things that's coming up to you, and it's all about like the physical wealth, and also I don't really want to be stuck on the traditional meaning of this. This can also be about the relationship wealth as well. And perhaps you are going out there more, and you are going out there with your family more, going out there with your friends more, you're having more family time, you're having more support, you're having more in tunes with your values. And if your value is family, you're going out with your family more, okay? And if your value is learning new things, you are learning new things more. And I can also see a lot of like marriage. Wow, okay. So perhaps if you are engaged, group number 3, or if you are planning to get married, I can see marriage soon as well. And I can see a lot of like fortunes, a lot of inheritance, and I can just see a lot of like good things pouring out into both your wallet, physical wallet, or into your heart, right? A lot of richness coming in your way. Okay, that's awesome. Group number 3, the Magician. You can do everything. You can do anything you want that you need, and this energy is so amazing, group number 3. I can see you doing everything that you wanted to do. I can see you just speaking out for yourself, and I can see you just going for it, just doing the job that you really want, and just speaking out for the causes that you really feel like you want to support. And I can see you really like building the foundations of the family, foundations of the career, foundations of your savings, and I can see you making quick decisions as well. Or I can see you like being very confident in yourself enough in order to do these things. I can see it, group number 3, that you are manifesting a lot of things that you really want in your life. Like I can see you really like getting into actions, doing like self-care, a lot of self-care, meditation, very self-disciplined, and very outspoken, group number 3. Wow, okay, this is great. Okay, so this 9 of Wands is all about like carrying a lot. So group number 3, this is a caution card. So perhaps you are very ambitious, you know. Nowadays, what's coming next in your life is you are very ambitious, you're going for what you really want, right? Like what I just said now. But this can really overburden you, group number 3. So be careful, okay? What's coming next in your life is that if you take on too much and if you do too much, then you might be burnt out. So be careful of burnout, group number 3. This is a warning card that you might be taking on too much, and you might be feeling as though you are, you know, just doing too much and lacking spontaneity, like you're not being spontaneous anymore in your life, and you're just like ticking off the to-do list. So I can see, group number 3, the potential burnouts and potential overload of responsibilities and potential stress and having too much weight on your shoulders, group number 3. So be careful of that and make sure to really take care of yourself. Take a break and don't take on too much responsibilities, and you know, make sure to delegate the tasks at work or in relationship as well. Make sure that you really like voice out if you're feeling as though you're at the near point of burnout or at the breaking point of burnout, okay? So group number 3, really take care of yourself, okay? This is a warning card. Ooh, okay. One card just popped out. Wow. Okay. Group number 3. I can see a lot of paperwork going on, group number 3. Remember what I said about marriage? So this card can be tied to this card about marriage and doing some paperwork, doing some I can see like a lot of you might be going overseas and doing some overseas work. It can be temporary or it can be also permanent. Some of you might be moving in a new country, new city, and you might be doing like paperwork, right? Immigration, visas issues that you might be dealing with. Or also this can be about like truth. What's something that you really want to do with your life, and perhaps that's why you're like just taking on too much responsibilities to the point of burnout, right? And because you know what you want now. So just make sure that you don't do too much and take a break, okay? All right, good. Group number 3. I can see a lot of ambitions. Oh, okay. And with ambitions comes the greed, right? With ambitions come the sort of like gatekeeping. Okay, group number 3. I can see that some sort of like amazing things happening to you, but also a lot of like inner burden happening to you as well. So make sure that whatever that you are going to work on, don't take on too much, and perhaps it's like emotional burden of the relationship. Don't take on too much. Like just share this. Don't hold on to this too much. And I feel as though group number 3, you are an independent person. So I feel as though you have this habit sort of to take on too much of it sometimes, and you don't really like ask for help. So group number 3, really make sure to ask for help and really make sure to like speak out, you know, when you are having a difficult time. Speak out, and also don't hold on too much, and just try to share a bit of your burden to others, you know. That's how you make stronger connections as well. Wow, I just said stronger connections and this card just popped out. Wow, okay. So this is a very strong sign now, group number 3. I feel as though in your romantic relationship, you might be freshly married, or you might be totally married with your soulmate, and the marriage card is definitely on the card. The lovers, you might be meeting your lover and you might be meeting your soulmate, and it doesn't necessarily have to be like romantic as well, group number 3. This can be about the partner, the work partner that will bring you a lot of success, group number 3. And this can be about that work partner that works the best with you, and perhaps you need to do some paperwork in order to do some business with this work partner. That's what I see as well. So group number 3, I can see that a lot of you are very like career oriented as well, or at least you are focusing on your career as of the moment, and I can see that you are really passionate and ambitious about whatever job that you're doing. Okay, but I can see a lot of potential greatness coming your way. Okay. The Fool can be about yourself or about this new partner, taking on new projects and taking on new business partners. And also it can be about the new romantic path as well, taking on new family member. I can see like a pet or a dog, a cat, or some sort of like new pet that you might take on some responsibility with. So I feel as though group number 3, you are considering like every aspect of your life, and especially like the tangible side of life, like financial part and marriage and relationship, and also like about job, right? Those kind of things are what's on your mind and what's coming next for you as well. Yeah, I can see that a lot of you are really focused on those. Okay, what should I say? This is about marriage as well and family. All right, congratulations, group number 3. You are married. Okay, so this is not going to be about like total 100% sure fortune telling, but I can see a lot of family, marriage, kids, children, pets, and soulmates energy. So group number 3, you are definitely like very fulfilled in your love life and also in your family life. You know, you're going to be very much like on the stable life path, as in like getting married, getting engaged, having children, and being pregnant, okay, and taking on this fresh new responsibility that you enjoy, okay. So yeah, group number 3, and remember, okay, these cards of warning, don't take on too much, share your burdens, and just make sure to, ask for help and join hands with the people you love. You have a lot of like back supports, a lot of supports around you. So use those supports to your advantage, okay? Make sure to lean into those who love and support you as well, not to be alone and taking on too much. All right, group number 3, that is it for your reading. I really hope you enjoyed your reading, and I hope that you liked this video, and subscribe and like for future videos. And thank you for watching.